Yo, what's going on, NFT family? NFTV family, how you guys doing tonight? I'm your host, 44K. K stands for Kincaid. I just want to first and foremost thank y'all for stopping in again, checking out checking out my videos, checking out this content. I would appreciate if you guys like, subscribe, share this video, get down in the comment section. Let's begin to build that rapport and everything like that, have that dialogue with each other and build this community, this NFTV community. But as you can see on the screen right now, we have these two gentlemen here. These two gentlemen are the guys that were involved in that Jussie Smollett situation a couple years back, when Jussie Smollett falsely accused some white individuals of attacking him in downtown Chicago, probably around 2, 3 a.m. in the morning, and saying that they had on MAGA hats and that they put a noose around his head. They assaulted him. They put threw bleach on him, and that he fought back, and that he was the Tupac of whatever. That he's the new Tupac because he fought back. It caused a big uproar because right now in America, race and everything like that is being highlighted, and it's causing a lot of issues. It's causing a lot of issues, a lot of conflict between white and black people, a lot of conflict between the other races. I'm not somebody that's going to say it isn't race issues in America. We don't have issues in America dealing with race, but you have a segment of people that have realized that race issues can be monetized. And if race issues can be monetized, what else can are you going to have good actors involved in that? And I don't mean actors in terms of TV and movies. I mean actors in regards to society itself. So will you have honest brokers and people like that that are involved with race relations and really trying to come up with a solution, or will you have a run at trying to profit from it, monetize it just by complaining and coming up with different scenarios? But without further ado, let's check out a portion of this video, and then I'm gonna stop periodically, and then we're gonna just break it down a little bit, and you guys tell, and I'm gonna tell you what I think, and hopefully you guys get down in those comments and let me know what you think also. But let's get to it.
They took our beautiful bench. This is where we waited for Jussie to come before we attacked him. So we got here with 10 minutes to spare, and we had to plan our escape route to survey the land. His building is actually right here, right above the stairs that we're going to attack him at. We made sure we got there at 2 a.m. sharp.
On the dot.
On the dot. We had no phones because he did not want us to bring any phones. He said so we don't lose them. I don't know if that's really the reason, but you can deduce your own reason. So 2 a.m., he was nowhere to be found. He was not there. So we were like, damn, what do we do? But we didn't have no way of contacting him. He had no way of contacting us. So we waited here for about, what?
See, this situation is crazy to me. It's hilarious, but at the same time, it's dangerous, because we can look at this video right now and you see like these guys, they joking around a little bit. They got not taking it too serious. It looked like whatever it was, they probably didn't get a felony in relation to this situation. But at the time that this situation happened, you have to realize how polarizing it was in the black community, in the community at large, dealing with race relations. And you have a situation like this to where you have Jussie Smollett, somebody who's known, his family are known actors, been in Hollywood a long time, been associated with a lot of different TV shows, going back to TGIF with his sister and his brother and things like that. And then he was on a prominent show on Fox with Terrence Howard and some other actors. So his face was well known, and this is around the time of Donald Trump's presidency, dealing with the Make America Great Again hats and all that type of stuff. So you constantly had it being pushed to the black community that Donald Trump is racist. Donald Trump is racist. MAGA hat is the new Ku Klux Klan. It's going to be a race war. It's going to be a race war. And somebody that's a member of all these individuals involved in this situation are members of the black diaspora. These two gentlemen are Nigerian, but I don't know if I think they're immigrants. They're not black African Americans, but Jussie Smollett is a black African American. So all the struggle and the strife that we've been throughout history with race relations, everything that's happened with our ancestors to fight for us to be able to reach a certain level in society. Now you have this individual, Jussie Smollett, making a mockery of that by setting up a situation like this to where he can benefit himself personally because he knows that this type of thing can be monetized now. So in a pure racist situation and on an attack on a black individual by some racists and lynching and bullying and all the intimidation, all those different type of things, you're not having the victim in the past think about monetizing that situation. They're really traumatized from that situation, and they know that all they want is justice served against the individuals that that committed that crime against them, perpetrated that crime against them. So you have to think of the mindset of America right now and the mindset of individuals like Black Lives Matter, the organization. Not the saying. The saying is the hashtag is cool, but the organization and all these members, leaders within the organization getting caught up on fraud charges, defrauding black individuals, defrauding members of other ethnic communities that felt the need to donate because they understand the plight of the black American in this country. But the sick nature, the sick mind that somebody has to have to be able to be from that community and then set up a scenario that he knows is going to trigger that community, all on the basis of trying to monetize that that trauma and the scars and the fear and everything that goes along with that trauma, monetize that for his own on his own personal behalf, is kind of sick. And it's crazy that he hasn't been held accountable to another level because of that. Like, he should definitely, like, he should be a mockery within the black community. He should be ostracized from the black community. And the problem a lot of the times is we give passes to individuals that do things like this. We're forgiving people. We accept people back in, but we give passes for individuals that do things like that. And that doesn't cause a deterrent from others to continue on doing that. We have to begin to call out the bullcrap with situations like this. But let's watch a little bit more of this video.
4 minutes.
It was about 4 minutes, but it felt like forever.
Because it was cold as balls. So I saw him out the corner of my eye, and I was like, okay, that's him. Let's go. Gotta go get this Empire Fit. Yeah, that's him. That's him. Is that him?
That's that nigga.
Is that him?
Get that nigga.
Oh, he's moving fast. Come on, let's get him.
Get that nigga.
Let's get him. As we cross the street, we say hey to get his attention.
Hey, nigga.
Hey. He turned around.
Bro, look at these goofies, man. These dudes are some goofies. Look at these goofies. Like, even in the reenactment of it, is they don't take it serious because they don't have any. They don't. They're not referencing the history of black Americans with this and what we went through and everything like this. So this situation is just one big joke to them because it's been actual situations when somebody has went through this, and if you have any type of self-awareness, you're going to take it a little bit more serious when you're reacting to it. But you can tell these guys don't take it serious at all. It's a joke to them. You know, this is just another opportunity for them to get their faces on in the spotlight on news and on social media and things like that. And you can tell that they are some limelight hungry type of individuals because the way they're playing it up knowing that this is going to potentially go viral, which it did.
looked at us, and that's when we started yelling the famous slurs he wanted us to yell. Hey,
Aren't you that Empire?
Empire fat nigga. It's MAGA country.
Yeah.
And then he said, "What did you say to me?" And then that's when I threw the first punch at him. I held the blow because I didn't want to hurt him, of course. So I made it look real, but I held it. Then we started tussling, moving around, and then I threw him to the ground. He wanted it to look like he fought back. That was very important for him because he said, "Hey, don't just beat my ass. Make it look like I'm fighting back and whatnot." So we did that, and then I threw him to the ground. And after I threw him to the ground, he had no bruise. I wanted it to look more real. So then I threw him to the ground. After I threw him to the ground, I used my knuckle and gave him a noogie. So I went like this.
So you're actually telling me it was almost riots in the street. It was almost race wars. This guy got up on stage and said he's the new Tupac. He fought back based on two Nigerian immigrants, dude, attacking a gay B-list actor and giving him a noogie. We're so caught up in this psyop that has been created by social media, been created by the media, that we were so people in the I called bluff on this instantly, but people within the community were so wound up that the match that set them off was a situation where a dude gave this guy a noogie to cause the bruising on his face. And this guy got up on stage and said he's the gay Tupac. He's the new Tupac because he fought back. Man, you can't make this up, man.
Why did I do that? To give him a scar, to give him a mark, to make it look real, like he really did get his ass beat. After I did that, I fake kicked him. I don't know what he was doing. I wasn't paying attention.
That's where I came around with the bleach, the infamous bleach in the hot sauce bottle, poured it on his shirt. Then I finally put the rope around his face. I did not put it around his neck. I just placed it on his face, and that's when we took off.
So the main point of this video is we have to start as black, white people. We have to have a level of discernment. You have to be able to peep the psyop that's going on, that's causing the strife within this country, because nobody is benefiting from it except a select few individuals that understand media on a higher level. They understand how to manipulate the internet. They understand how to manipulate social media for their own benefit. Ask yourself, if these individuals that are making millions of dollars speaking at colleges, speaking at events, coming on as guests on these different news sites and talking about race situations, if that were to end, how would they finance themselves? What would be their income? What would they monetize to bring in the level of income that they're doing when they have everyone in society at each other's neck, and they're great at articulating themselves, they're great at forming a narrative, so they're going to benefit the greatest from these type of situations, but everyone else, the everyday Joe Schmo citizen, is actually putting themselves in danger, because now you're looking at everybody as an enemy, everybody's an op. So what are you willing to do to stop this from happening? Are you going to continue to feed into it every time someone posts a situation? Are you quick to say, oh, it's going to be a race riot. Oh, all white people are racist. Oh, black people are racist. Oh, I can't trust black people. Oh, white and black people will never get along. Are you going to be one of those individuals? Or are you going to take a step back and ask yourself, who's trying to manipulate this situation to manipulate me. Because one thing I'm gonna tell you, coming up is the 2024 election, and like clockwork, it never fails. Anytime a major election is coming up, be it for the congressional seats, the Senate seats, the presidency, anything like that, the news is going to ramp up race situations on social media, on the news, to get you riled up, to direct you to vote in a certain type of way. And that goes for both sides. Is the black man the boogeyman? Is the white man a racist? They're going to ramp it up to get you to buy into their narrative, to vote in the direction that they want you to vote for. And my question to you, are you tired of being a pawn? Are you tired of being Pinocchio and controlled by Geppetto? If yes, it's time for you to take a deep breath, remember this situation, and check out. I'm your host, 44K. The K stands for Kincaid. Peace and blessings. Before I go, make sure you like, subscribe, share this video. For sure, get down in those comments. Let me know what you think. Let's begin to build this tribe out. Thank you for tapping in with me. I appreciate y'all. Thank you.